All right, let's get on with the action here. Okay, so this run, all right. Last night, I sort of like reanalyzed my mental, like the speedrunning. Let me tell you right now. Okay, every speedrunner is different. But at least to some degree, there is an importance of mentality. Do not let anybody tell you that mentality does not affect speedruns or speedrunners themselves, because it absolutely does. Even if, you know, like, even if you, whether you have to work hard to maintain a certain mentality or you don't, it matters. It absolutely matters. And sometimes I get out of the habit of focusing on execution and just focus on the times. And that's almost never a good thing, because, you know, you're effectively like dividing work in your brain doing that. Like you're using the same part of your brain. Actually, no, it's not quite the same part, but you're like, it's just like, it's a constant conflict in your brain when you're like, you know, say you're executing really well, but your times don't reflect that, because either like you're just getting some bad luck, or RNG is playing a factor, or it's just like you're just that far off on something and it's costing you a bunch of time. But like, just, I don't know, today I worked really hard on like separating the results from the execution and from the process. But that shit works. That shit works. It's like, you know, even if it's just focusing on something slightly different, or like for me, doing no resets works absolute wonders. Because it gets me focused less on the results. It like practically removes my expectations for any one given run. And it just like, it like I said it earlier, it cleanses my mental palate to do no resets. Like, so if you're ever struggling, if you're a speedrunner and you're struggling with like some sort of mental block in your game, I would highly suggest, and even if even if sometimes you have to like suck it up and do it, it might not be, you know, like, it's obviously easier to do no resets for a category that you currently enjoy running than it is to, you know, than it is for something that you don't enjoy running. But even if you have to suck it up a little bit and do some no resets, it will help. I think it really will help. Like, I think it can help. Like, I truly, really do think it can help everyone, even if you don't think it can. Like, it just does wonders for mental blocks, honestly. Because I feel like every single time I do this, like, and you think I'd learned by now, every single time I do this, I go back to no resets, I PB within 20 no reset runs. Like, I get a goal time within 20 no reset runs. It's like, oh shit, well, during the process to improve, I got my goal time. Okay, great. What now? But yeah, it's just a really good thing for the mental aspect, to just do some no reset runs every now and again, if you have the time to, at least.